Hey everyone, Greenbeard here. Welcome back to another MLB 9 Innings 23 video on my channel. We're back with the Phillies team today, and this video will sort of be two parts. It'll be one video, but two parts. The first part, we'll be doing some premium skill change tickets, a legend skill change ticket on Carlos Santana. And then after that, we have the player draw event part 2, which I don't believe we've shown on this team yet. And then we have the Black Friday package, which is, at this point about, almost a month old. But we have that to do. And then part 2 of the video will be premium greens and blues, which went on sale when the time this video drops almost 2 weeks ago. So there's a lot to catch up on, but I'm going to try to get it all in one video so that we can get caught up and we can keep putting out videos on this team and our other two teams and make sure that we're able to continue to get that content out for you. So without further ado, we will hop into the video.
All right, so we have 4 premiums, and the reason I want to record this is because using these 4 will get us a legend skill change ticket. So we're currently working on Carlos Santana here. Contact Master won't be great on him because he doesn't hit a higher tier of the bonus, even though it's a good level skill. I'd like to roll something a little bit more useful. And if we don't, then maybe we consider using Contact Master. But if we don't pull anything high enough levels, we will keep the Contact Master set. But we're trying to roll off of him because we have too much Pioneer on this team. And we need other skills as well. So nothing in the first 2. Anything in the next 2 before the Legend skill change ticket. Nothing there. And the last one before the legend. There's one. And it's Batter's Chem. So that's not helpful. I'd love Bad Ball Hitter on Santana here. Or I would take Born to be a Star. Probably would be a good one. Let's see. And it's Batter's Chem again. So we got double duped there. So we will be continuing to hunt in the future.
All right, so we have the player draw event part 2 on the Phillies. And so we'll go No. Oops. National League. See what we can draw. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's a gold. Oh, and it's a team sig. It's not one we need, but it is a team sig. How about that? Okay. So he'll go into backup and we will be able to club craft him away. All right. So hey, I mean, it's not immediately helpful, but it is a team sig and we can definitely club craft him away, and that's really awesome. I'll take that for sure. The Phillies team is just all the 2 Phillies on the Phillies team. We got a Supreme Schmidt, which obviously we don't need, and a team sig that we can club craft away. Take that for sure.
All right, so following up the last the premiums and the legend on Santana unsuccessfully, we have the Black Friday event. So these are the items that we pulled, including 3 legendary skill change tickets. So we will have 3 more shots. Let's start with the 3 premium trainers and 3 bouts and nothing. We have these, which are awesome because they help you get trainers, help you grind league a little bit faster to get more trainers. And we'll use these SIG packs. We'll have some SIG combos to do, and we'll finish with the Legend skill change tickets. Nothing really matters here unless we pull Zach Wheeler. A couple athletics, so we'll take the Roger Clemens. Or not athletics, Braves. All right, we have 2 more. There's a diamond in the middle. Both good cards there, but nothing I can use. But we will take the Dansby Swanson, which is yet another Brave. We just keep pulling the Braves on this team. And 3 silvers here. Ooh, Dave Cash. We pulled a Philly. Nice. I don't know if I'll use him. I don't know if I can use him, but we did pull a team card. So at the very least, he'll be Clubcraft material. And at the, he I probably won't use him because I have Segura hitting at the bottom of my lineup and I don't want him to pinch hit. But it's an option potentially. Um, so I mean, it's another potential option along with um, the other many many team SIGs we have to club craft away. So we'll work the Eflin and the Segura next probably, and then whatever we get there, we will either use Brett Myers and them. We'll save Dave Cash for a little bit, and we'll club craft him later if we get there. But I believe we do have a SIG combo. I believe this Don Baylor is a SIG. All right. And any other SIGs here? No. So we have with the Dave Cash, we actually have perfectly 3 SIGs because we already had one, which means we can do a SIG combo, 2 golds and a diamond. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's a good Max Scherzer, I think. Can't use him, but yeah, that is a pretty elite starting pitcher card. So not what we're necessarily looking for, but good card. And now the interesting part, the 3 legend skill change tickets. And we'll use them on Santana here. Chance Maker 332 with Slugger. I think we'll keep that. And worst case scenario, we have him hit at the bottom of our lineup. I know we had it on JT and he wasn't great, but Santana has better batting stats. And if we can pull a good third skill potentially with the 2 blues that we have here, potentially could be a usable set at the bottom of our lineup. Ace Specialist, unfortunately that's not good on a SIG, but we will take a batting machine there. So we will short batting machine, I think. Contact eye, yeah, we'll short batting machine. Get him that little bit of extra speed. Contact and eye is good. And we'll see how he does, and we'll probably move him to the final slot in our lineup, which means we have 2 legend skill change tickets left. Our lineup, we need to get Pioneer off Schwarber, but before we do that, I think I want to take a look and use some of these on Ranger, who is the only bullpen piece we have that does not have a legend skill. So I think we'll use them on Ranger here and see if we can pull him a good relief pitcher set. Oh man, that's an awesome set. We need a blue to finish it off, which we don't have. But Control Master Finn is good. Boss would be great in that final slot, but we'll need to wait on blues for that. But that is a great pull. So who else do we need work on? I guess now we work on Schwarb here, Pio, but that's not a bad set. Do we throw it at Burrow? Because he has a 9 train, which is pretty crazy. Trying to think whether we want to use it on Pat Burrell or whether we want to use it on Kyle Schwarber. Because I'm just trying to get Pioneer too much, because we already have 3 guys with Pio that we are not going to be changing. We're getting off Pio on him. He's got Born to be a Star, Batter's Insight, Bad Ball Hitter, Contact Master. So We just need to get off of it on Schwarber, and I think we're going to roll the legend skill on Pat Burrell and see if we can pull something on him. If we can, then we'll swap him in for Schwarber, and if not, then we'll just keep rocking Schwarber, I think. Batter's Insight will take the set, but it's a hair too low in levels, and it's not a skill I'm super keen on running too much of. So unfortunately nothing with the last one, but the first both with Ranger Suarez and Carlos Santana, I think those are good gets. We'll have Santana hit last because with actually I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to short Slug. And the reason I say that is that it will give him Chance Maker works when the batter is on base more often. So if we max out batting machine, he may not hit as many home runs, but he will probably get on base a little bit more, which is good because then it'll activate for the top of the lineup, which is the goal. To the point where I'm considering maybe rolling off Slug altogether in a little bit to pair with Chance Maker. And I think we'll rearrange our lineup to look a little something like that. And as long as we don't have a first baseman on our bench, that should work. And then that will set up Harp and Schmidt at the top of the lineup to do better when Santana gets on base more often. I like that, and I think that should help. And, of course, with Ranger, we just will be waiting on Blues to get him a third skill with Control Master and Finesse. All right, so we have a Clubcraft available now. We will be doing, we have 4 Team Sigs that are dupes or that we won't use. We'll start out with these 2, which are our dupes. And we'll Clubcraft this, but we're going to hang on to it until we have the other Clubcraft available as well. And then we'll open both at the same time. And potentially from there, if both dupe, we would then have a third Clubcraft available afterwards. So we're going to Clubcraft these 2 signatures away. All right, so step 1 is done. Premium greens and blues are on sale, as you can see there, the seasonal package. And so we'll work on some hitters for our Phillies team here. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do, and this will actually be before we get any of the packages, we will, well, let's open this regular SIG pack, but then we will, and we're holding on to this until the new SIGs drop. We'll open this signature pack, but then we're going to use greens on Gene Segura at second base because he's got Charisma Slugger, but it's a tough setup for him because he's not a bad card, but it would be a hard mix, I think, to get his skill set to work as it is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to roll greens on him and hope that we can land Barrel It Up or 5-tool on Gene Segura. And then the reason I'm doing that is 5-tool because his stats are a little bit lower, specifically his left side stats. And Barrel It Up because it's just a great skill. Whereas Charisma gets nerfed, so it's tough because right now we would be rolling blues exclusively really to get Barrel It Up. But if we land Barrel It Up or 5-tool, then that could pair with, 5-tool could pair with Charisma or Barrel It Up. It would be interesting. But right now, Batter's Insight is probably
one of the top batter legend skills in the game, and Gene Segura is underperforming partially because Slugger is not a great skill right now. So let's open the Sig pack and then we'll hop right into it. Ellis Burks. Interesting card. Not a bad card. Doesn't do much for us. Unless we have a Sig combo, which I don't think we do. I think we only have the Kepler. No, we could do a Sig combo actually. So we will unlock and we'll take Burks up to gold, and then we'll do a 3 gold signature combo, and then we'll hop into skill change tickets. All right, so let's see if we can pull a diamond and or a Philly. Oh my god. So we currently have a Dave Cash in backup. So now we have a second Dave Cash, and the streak of pulling team cards on this Phillies team continues. So we just continue to have more and more fodder for a club craft. See, now part of me is tempted to, while we're here, to just open that Team Phillies pack, because we will still, even if we dupe, we'll be back to where we started today, which would be 4 Team Sigs in backup. So I'm kind of tempted to just say screw it and let's open up that Phillies Sig pack now, because we'll still have 2 club crafts after, which was the plan the whole time. So let's just do it and hope we get lucky, right? Not a diamond. And it's a dupe Carlos Santana. Okay, so the dupe train continues. But that's okay because we're just right back where we started, right? So, no gains there. We kind of just ended up right back where we started. Just need more time to open up another club craft. So, with that being said, we'll hop into what the whole plan of the day was. We already have a ton of greens, so before we buy any of those packages, we're going to use the greens that we have. Gene Segura. We're going to keep Batter's Insight, and again, we are rolling to get Barrel It Up or 5 Tool. Apparently 5 Tool is very, very good right now, even if you don't hit a ton of the bonus. So we'll keep Batter's Insight. All skills will be changed excluding BI. Yes. And the goal here, again, ideally I would love to get Barrel It Up on him. Because he doesn't have super high eye and power. So he's not really ever going to be a slugging card, and that was kind of what he was set up for before. He was only middling home runs before for me. Alrighty. One more, and then we'll hop over to the premium greens that we have. Alright, so nothing from the 7 normal greens. Now we've got these 6 premium greens. And start out with no golds. 5 more. Another no golds. So we started seeing a few golds, and they've kind of run dry lately. A Specialist again. That's what, the 3rd time we've seen a Specialist. Man, we are the only gold we're seeing is freaking a Specialist. Damn. One more before we will need to go get some more premium greens. And it's a Specialist again. Are you kidding me? That's 13 greens, and we saw 4 golds, and they were all a Specialist. All right. All right, so 5 more shots here. Laser beam. No, thank you. Double bronzes is for like the 8th time. Double bronzes again. Not double bronzes, but still not another gold. There it is. Barrel it up. Thank God. Okay. So now we'll use the blue because table setter will not be something we keep. And it's ace specialist. Jesus Christ. We do not want ace specialist. Okay. Now we'll get the blue, premium blues, and we'll see what we can roll. Okay, so ace specialist turning into something else. Bronze. All right, so from here we could go charisma, 5 tool. One of those would be ideal. Failing that, we would theoretically take batting machine. All right, still no golds. Well, we had the ace specialist from the normal blue, but all right, so that's 5 come and gone and no golds. I'll be back. Okay. 5 more. Let's get a little more luck here. Nope. Another bronze. There's a gold. 5 tool. Yep, we will take that for sure. I think the plan will be to short 5 tool, but I'm not entirely sure. I need to ask around a little bit. But I think that set will work better because he'll be way more likely to get on base with that set. So we have 3 extra blues, premium blues. What do we want to do? Barrel up slugger. I don't really want to mess with that set just yet. Let's see. JT is okay. With Wonders be a star, charisma spot. Yep, love spotlight. Let's see. Schwarber, we don't really want to mess with because that's not an end game set just because we too much Pioneer. Pio spot, barrel it up. Nope, that's fine. Let's see. Do we want to try to roll off of Dom? I think we're going to see if we can roll something better than Dom because they're premiums. If we don't land something, that's okay. He's been fine, but not a huge fan of Finn Dom as a combo. So let's see if we can get lucky with the 3 that we have. Control artist is a no. Theoretically, if we got setup man or win streak, we could move him to closer and move Goose Gossage to setup. Iron Will. What is Rangers' base fastball? To be honest, I think I'm going to take that. I think I'm going to take Iron Will over dominant pitcher. Well, because again, we still have the other set on Giles, which still has Dom. So I think we're going to take Iron Will here, see how it does. If it doesn't do great, we can move Giles back to primary setup and move Ranger to middle relief until we can get something better than Iron Will. But I think it's worth giving it a shot because Finn Dom is not great. So we'll see how that set rocks with him. And we'll go from there. All right, so as you can see on Santana here on the Chancemaker set, we have slightly different skills. Before we had Batting Machine and Slugger. I decided to roll off of Slugger because I think with Santana, we're going full in trying to make Chancemaker work, which means we need to get him on base. He needs to be an on base machine for us. Prediction is perfect for him in that regard because he has 79 base I. Yep. So Chancemaker plus prediction, ideally charisma or barrel it up in the third slot. And he would get on base a ton. And then, if I hit him at the bottom of my lineup, he's getting on base. He's setting it up for the top of my lineup, who are my best hitters. However, we don't have any more blues. So we're going to have to rock with heavy hitter in that third slot for now until we get some more blues to hopefully get charisma or barrel it up. What I ended up going with on Gene Segura here was 5-tool being shorted. I may adjust that because I could potentially retrain him. He'd have to retrain for less power and less field, and then I would be able to get his speed up. I would need to get his speed up to a train of 12, and so I would need to drop field, drop power in order to get contact, I, and speed up so that, contact, power, and I are still 1, 2, and 3. And then he would get the additional 5-tool bonus, at least one tier of it, and then I would probably short barrel it up and max out 5-tool because then he's getting the additional bonus. It's a whole thing. I'm going to hold off on doing that just yet. But for now, that's where we're going to put him. We're going to put him behind. We've swapped Howard and Didi because their stats are very, very similar, with the exception, obviously, speed and field. And they have almost identical sets, except Howard has Pioneer with one additional level, and Spotlight is better than Slugger. So I'm going to swap them. We'll follow them up with Gene. And Schwarber wasn't doing great for me. Again, which is fine. We're trying to get a better skill set on a better card, or on Schwarber himself. But I think it would be fun with Pat Burrell's train to try to see if we can get him into the lineup in right field. So, we'll play around when we get more premiums. I think before we go there, though, Hamels will be our next premium ticket candidate because he has not been very good for us. But that will be the long-term direction of the team. We will have 2 more club crafts just based on the material we have. And the next 2 will be with new SIGs into the game as well. So we will see what we're able to pull when we get there. And for now, that'll wrap up this video. So have a great day. Bye.